Hey, what is up, Lions Nation? And happy Thanksgiving. That's right. We are here. The game is about an hour and a half away from kickoff, and we are here to get you guys started on this Thanksgiving day. We
Yes,
got
sir.
the one and only Statman in the house.
What's going on?
We
Happy
have,
Thanksgiving, everybody.
and welcome back. Motor City Ryan is back with us today. What's up, MCR?
What's going on? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Appreciate all of you that have tuned in and keep following and supporting us. And enjoy your Thanksgiving today.
And
Go
Statman,
Lions.
That countdown for our pregame show, it starts now.
woo! Hey, I am snowed in pretty much, but happy to be here today with all of you. Marco says, let's effing go. What's up, Marco? We missed you,
Happy
buddy, the other
Thanksgiving,
night.
Marco.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and
Marco.
yours. Steven Erickson is in the house, says happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy
Thank you.
Thanksgiving.
On today's show, we have MCR's injury report for the game. We also have the Statman Effect, the Statman's brand new segment that he is rolling out for the pregame show. Excited about that. And we are going to take a look at the head-to-head numbers for the game, see where each team lines up at this point in the season. Are you guys ready?
Absolutely. Let's get to it.
All right, clue number one. Just kidding. Just kidding. MCR, we are going to start. Hey, Dar is in the house. It's happy Thanksgiving. Almost time to feast.
What's up,
it
Doc?
is. I'm going to be moving around a lot because I'm cooking my Thanksgiving dinner as well. So,
Awesome. Gotta have that good food, man. That soul food.
yes, sir.
Subscribers, MCR and Statman, we are currently at 348 subscribers on that march to 500. So we are getting there. Some achievements that I want to announce, some milestones for the podcast. On November 27th, today, we hit 225,000 views. And so that's pretty
Wow.
big. We also had 850 upload milestone. And yeah, that was all today. So those are the two milestones that we hit today.
And that's all thanks to our viewers. So, I appreciate everybody following, sharing, subscribing. You know, it gets out to everybody when you do that. So, appreciate y'all. Much love.
Another note, today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. That means tomorrow is our NFL Gridiron Chat show. We still do not have a contestant for the 10-play drive for tomorrow night. So if you would like to come on and play the 10-play drive for your chance to win up to $100, hit us up at We Are Lions Nation Podcast on Facebook or We Are Lions Nation at gmail.com to sign up to play. Come play. We had Dustin Clark play. We've had Marco, our good friend Marco, came on and played. Dustin, if you're listening, next Friday, you are eligible to play again. Your eligibility
Bring
is
it on,
back.
bring it on, Dar. Bring it on, Dar. Friday.
Dar, if you are listening, now is your time, buddy. Now is your time.
You got one day.
Man.
Takes less than a minute.
MCR, let's take a gander P-Dub says, what's up, guys? Happy Turkey Day. What's up, P-Dubs?
P-Dubs. Who that?
Marco said, happy Thanksgiving. I got my coffee, my cannabis ready to go.
Hell yeah. That's the way to start a Thanksgiving right there.
Oh, yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
I just got a call from work, so hold on a second, fellas.
Oh, man.
I just had to exit out the call because, yeah, I'm been busy. Dar says, me versus MCR, mano y mano.
Oh, he's calling you out personally.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Friday. You got one more day.
We got
I'll sit back and watch that
16
show.
people in here. Let's go ahead and jump over to MCR's injury report. Hold on, I gotta respond to this text from work. Yes, give me a second, guys.
All right.
While we're sitting here waiting, I just want to say, being Thanksgiving and all, hopefully everybody's thankful for everything they have in life. I mean, you might not have everything, but you got family, you got friends. I mean, you got us, the podcast to watch, and, grateful for everything, man. I'm grateful for life, thankful for it, and I'm glad to be here. So,
Yeah, same here, man. It's just a blessing, just to enjoy time with your family, sit back, watch some football, watch this podcast, and listen to a group of guys talking about the Lions game today. And hopefully everybody enjoys their meals and has a wonderful Thanksgiving day.
and remember, most important message here, FTP.
Exactly. That's the motto. It's the motto till the end. Well, we can't say that for Soul Man because he's over there in enemy territory.
Behind enemy lines.
All right, sorry, guys. I'm back.
Cheese had his bet.
You get called into work, man? Do you have to leave?
No, there's two guys working today, and one of them is doing the lab, which I usually do, and they couldn't find something that they needed, so I had to tell them where it was at. Chris is in the house, says Cowboys. We have, I don't know, Statman. I'm gonna let you throw your hat on that one because I ain't butchering it.
Yanezi Gonzalez.
Thank you. Yeah, we should have let MCR take that. Dar says, tell them you want holiday pay to respond to work on Thanksgiving. I actually am getting holiday pay right now, Dar. James Howlett says, bear down. And Marco says, we are truly lucky to be Americans.
Absolutely.
Now, let's
free to
get
live.
to that injury report. If I can find it. There we go. And here it is. You want me to read it?
Alrighty, so we are going to start with the injuries ruled out for the Green Bay Packers, the crappy cheeseheads. First, for the Packers, wide receiver Jaden Reed. He has a foot/shoulder injury. He's still on injured reserve. He will not be suiting up this Sunday for Green Bay. And also,
today.
Yep. And also for Green Bay, wide receiver Savion Williams. He has a foot injury, and he is also ruled out for today's game. And then edge rusher Lucas Van Ness. He is out, which is kind of big for the Packers. He has a foot injury, and he is also not suiting up. And then defensive lineman Carl Brooks has an ankle injury, and he is also ruled out for this Thursday's game. And also questionable for the Packers, wide receiver Matthew Golden. He has a wrist injury. he is also questionable for today. And then linebacker Quay Walker. He has a neck injury, and he is questionable for today's game. And cornerback Keyshawn Nixon. He has a neck injury as well, and he is listed as questionable for Green Bay. And then we're going to hop on over to the meat and potatoes, the hometown team, Detroit Lions. Ruled out for today's game, Khalif Raymond, who suffered that injury late last in the third quarter this past Sunday. He is ruled out for today's game with that ankle injury. And also tight end Brock Wright has a neck injury. He is ruled out. And then center, this is huge for us, Graham Glasgow. But we do have some breaking news that's replacing Graham Glasgow, Frank Ragnow. But Graham Glasgow, he is out with that knee injury, and he is not going to be suiting up. And then edge rusher Joshua Paschal, he has a back injury. He's still on the IR, and he is ruled out. And another big hit for us that's ruled out is safety Kirby Joseph with that knee injury. He will not be suiting up for today's game. And then on to our questionable injury list. Sion Vaki, he has an ankle thumb injury. He was limited in practice, so he may suit up today, may not. We'll just have to wait and see when the game starts. And also another questionable is wide receiver Isaac Tesla. He has a hand injury, and he is listed as questionable. And another big hit for us for that line, Penei Sewell. He has an ankle injury, and he is under the questionable list right now. Hopefully we can get him in there. It's just probably going to be a game time decision here. And another big hit for our line again, Taylor Decker has a shoulder injury, and he is not suiting up. Probably not. He is questionable, but we'll just have to see what pans out with some of these questionables. Right guard Tate Ratledge, he has a knee injury. Another offensive lineman banged up for us. Kind of a little scary here. He has a knee injury. He is questionable for today's game. And then center Miles Frazier, he has a knee injury still on the pup. So we'll just have to see. Most of these, we're just going to have to see what game day decision kind of thing. And then edge rusher Marcus Davenport, still on IR. He does have 6 days remaining in evaluation. So more than likely, he will not be playing. And that's another huge hit for us. And then also, we do have some guys that were limited in practice this week. Of course, Wednesday is the first day of practice for these teams. Zion Vaki, he was limited in practice with that ankle thumb injury. And then running back Jacob Sailors has a back knee injury, and he was limited in practice as well. And then Isaac Tesla was limited in practice with a hand injury. And Penei Sewell, he's also been limited in practice for Thursday's practice or Wednesday's practice with that ankle injury. And then also Taylor Decker, same injury, ankle injury. He was limited in practice as well. Tate Ratledge with a knee was also limited. And somebody we've been waiting for, this been on IR or under that concussion protocol, Terran Arnold, was limited in practice. He was upgraded from no practice to limited. So that's a good sign right there. Seems like he's passing the protocols. And then safety, Brian Branch, another huge hit for us in the injuries. He has a toe/ankle injury, and he was also limited in practice. And that is all we have for the rundown.
Now, just to update, Penei Sewell will play Isaac Tesla is going to play. Decker is playing. Taylor Ratledge is playing.
Nice. We need them.
And Terrion Arnold, there's still no update on Terrion Arnold, whether he is going to play or not. Perry says, I seen you got some snow over there in Green Bay, Andy. That's crazy. Yes, I did get some snow here. Kay Lombardi says, everyone nervous of today. It feels like hoping for a good 3-game lineup today. Marco says, damn, a lot of injuries on both sides. Hopefully I don't miss anybody coming in. So that's it. Statman, any concerns on your end? Any updates that you've heard over on the injury side at all?
No, obviously, you know, the offensive line being banged up is never good. The games are won and lost in the trenches, I believe. And on Green Bay's side, you know, Van Ness being out and Brooks being out, a couple of depth guys on their defense. I don't know, it might affect them a little bit. They got a couple guys that are questionable, but I'm pretty sure Quay Walker is going to be playing, and same with Nixon. And one thing I want to touch on, too, is Frank Ragnow has become unretired. He is back on the Lions roster. They're aiming for him to start in the Los Angeles Rams game against Matthew Stafford and the Rams that are fire hot right now. Right now, I believe Cologne is taking over Graham Glasgow's spot at center. Awasika is still our left guard. And then you got Ratledge, Decker, and Penei Sewell. And other than that, I think with Sailors being hurt and banged up, I should say, Baki being banged up, and then you got Khalif Raymond being out. They brought up Tom Kennedy to the active roster. I believe he's going to be taking over returning specialist for today, which I'm kind of excited for. So,
yeah, and I don't know. A lot of people have already talked about it, but how big is getting Frank back? Like,
it's huge.
It's amazing. It's amazing that he's coming back. Amazing.
Hopefully,
we got Christmas early.
Yeah, hopefully Frank Ragnow can play well. You know, he retired back in June. Hasn't played since last year, so he may be a little rusty his first game, but let's just hope for the best, man. And, you know, our secondary is a little banged up, which kind of scares me, but it's good news that we got a couple offensive linemen that are playing. Another injury I don't think we had listed was Nate Hobbs. So he's going to be out as well. And we also got rid of Nick Whiteside, was waived by the Lions. Don't know why, but, you know, with our secondary being banged up like this, you know, Meek Robertson's going to have to step up, and Alex Alizoni, Jack Campbell, and Aiden Hutchinson, they're going to have to pressure the hell out of Jordan Love if we have Kirby Joseph, Arnold, and Brian Branch out and Hobbs. So, you know, it's going to be
you actually you had told me yesterday there was some other names.
Arthur Mollett got cut.
Yeah.
And then Hallett, which was a safety, he got waived as well. And then Whiteside. I mean, I didn't really understand it, but I think they're making room for other moves on the roster due to injuries. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. That secondary is going to be scary against Green Bay. I mean, they're pretty high-powered, but also without Tucker Kraft, that offense hasn't looked the same. So we'll have to wait.
And then
I want to touch on Frank Ragnow one more time, because Dar actually has a comment in here as well about it. But, you know, he's already expecting to come back now, but he's not going to play today. But that means, from what I read and what I've heard, he's in excellent shape to go. He's kept himself in shape. I think that he was planning on maybe coming back anyway, but so he kept himself in shape. He's going to have a full week of practice. He hasn't been out that long. I don't really see any concern as far as him coming back and being ready to go. Dar says Ragnow is a walking double team. He will lock up those big defensive tackles like Vita Vea that you normally use a guard to chip on.
Well, there's a reason why he's a 3 years in a row Pro Bowler center. Yeah. He's a monster of a man. You don't just forget how to play when you've been playing as long as he has. So I don't have any fear of that. The biggest concern would have been his shape. But according to Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport, they both said that he's been staying in shape, in football shape. I think he's been preparing himself to come back this whole time.
Yeah. From what I heard, he wasn't quite ready. When he retired, but
it was kind of an early retirement. He's only 29 years old, not even 30 yet. You know, he had that injury that kind of had to make him decide that. You know, he's missed 12 games, hasn't played since whenever he got injured last year. I don't know the exact date, but I know he retired in June during the offseason of this previous year here, previous offseason. But yeah, I just hope he can play well for us. I don't think he's going to be too bad for us. Might be a little rust he needs to shake off, but I think he'll adjust. He always does, and he's a great, solid center for us. Considering the injuries that we have on this line, you know.
Let's take a gander over at the head-to-head numbers. The Lions pass offense ranked 10th, going up against the Packers pass defense, which is ranked 7th. Then you have the Lions run offense, which is 4th, versus the Packers run defense, which is ranked 17th. That's where we are going to start today with that. Statman, Lions offense versus Packers defense. What's your take?
I mean, on paper, it looks like we just need to run the ball down the Packers' throat. That's what it looks like to me on paper. I mean, yeah. Jahmyr Gibbs coming off of his best game I think he's ever played. That was insane last week. I think the Lions are looking forward to doing that a little bit more today. I think they're going to run it a lot more. I think they're going to mix Montgomery into the backfield a little bit more than what they did last week. But I see Gibbs carrying the ball quite a few times. I would say he touches the ball probably 20 to 23 times within the game. That's receptions and runs.
I like it. MCR?
Yeah, I think we had the advantage with that running attack. But, you know, the Packers, they do have Micah Parsons, who's going to be getting in that backfield. He's going to be after Gibbs and Goff, but he's going to be mainly focused on Goff. So, you know, look for the, you know, little screen dump passes to Gibbs or Montgomery. They could use both them in that way. So hopefully we see some of that today. Just in case if our running game isn't looking hot, we need to dump that ball off on the outside like a screen or a flood. But I think we match up well here. Packers, they do have a solid defense, but with Van Ness being gone, you know, I think that helps us even more for that outside rushing attack.
And Dar says, I'm already on plate number 2. Good job, Dar. The Packers offense, which is ranked 3rd, passing offense, which is ranked 3rd, going up against the Lions pass defense, which is ranked 9th. And then you have the Packers run offense, which is ranked 13th, going up against the Lions run defense, which is ranked 6th. I'll start with you, MCR. Packers offense going up against the Lions defense.
Yeah, I mean, right now for the Packers, what's been working for them is that passing offense. But, you know, they got Golden down. They don't have Tucker Kraft. That's a huge part of why they are 3rd in passing offense is, you know, because of Tucker Kraft. But with him not being in that game, it kind of cuts the field in half for him. that's a huge chunk that they're going to be missing for this game. And I think our pass defense is pretty good as well. I mean, we're ranked 9th in pass defense. But with the secondary being banged up, it's a little shaky back there. But, you know, we do have guys that step up. We do have guys that come in and play their hearts out, whether they're first string, second, or third. Kelvin Shepard is going to have this defense ready to roll. And, you know, we just have to pressure Love. We're going to have to just hurry him, rush him as much as we can. Hopefully we can get a couple takeaways in this game too that'll help benefit us. And then our run defense is 6 against, you know, going against the Packers. So we got a good run stop defense. You know, our front line pretty much healthy, our linebackers healthy. The only thing that worries me right now is our secondary. We got 2 safeties down, 2 cornerbacks down. So it's going to be a big day for Amik Robertson.
Statman.
I think defensively, we're going to have to stop the run. We're going to have to make them one-dimensional. Yeah, the Packers' offense is 3rd in passing in the league right now. But I think our secondary is good enough to get enough stops for our offense to get back on the field and outscore them. So I say focus on stopping the run with Josh Jacobs. It's going to make that offense one-dimensional, and they're not going to be able to know what to do.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs is going to play today. He was banged up, but he is definitely playing, so we don't know how that will affect their run game. I think I agree with both of you on this. I think that the secondary, even though it's been banged up, we still have been playing really well. Shepard's got that defense back there playing good. We've seen some great play from those second stringers, third string guys coming in and stepping up. It was good last week to finally get some takeaways. We need to get some more takeaways this week. I think if the defensive line gets that pressure on Jared Goff, or Jordan Love, I'm sorry, then he's going to make mistakes. Shut up, MCR. Shut up. I see you down there laughing at me. Jordan Love will definitely make some mistakes if he's got Aiden Hutchinson and Aleem McNeil and so on in his face. That's could cause some definite turnovers. Then again, you got Jack Campbell, Anzalone in the linebacker spot. Very good run stoppers there. So I don't know. I think we got a good chance in this one to not repeat the first time we played Green Bay.
What worries me the most is the way that our defense played against the Giants with Jameis Winston. They put up, over 500 yards of total offense on us. That's what scares me.
Yeah, like 400.
Giants. Jordan Love is a little bit more talented than Jameis Winston, so that scares me the most in this game.
I agree with that statement. Jordan Love, he can be dangerous if he has that time, but he's missing a huge weapon. But we'll just see how all that pans out. But you know, he's got 2 receivers down plus that tight end, which is good news for us coming into this game. Because if they had, you know, then the last time we played them, their defense just dominated us. And I think we're looking for revenge today. We can't let that happen again. Dan Campbell knows how they're going to be.
Dar says, what worries me the most is our offense abandoning the run. Yeah, they can't. They got to stick with the run game. It's what works.
And then maybe I'd like to see Jameis Williams, you know, get the ball more. You know, he was targeted a couple times in that Giants game, but never made nothing. Didn't have no stats. And, you know, you can't have it's just like having Justin Jefferson and he has no stats in the game. That should never happen. So we gotta kind of mix up our passing game. The teams are expecting St. Brown to get the ball. They already know that's the main target right now for the Lions. And then, you know, we have Porter out. We also have Brock Wright. So we do have Dwelling that we got from the 49ers, as Marco mentioned Friday when he was on our show. So we do have him, and he's solid. You know, he can block. He can get open. And so we're just going to have to count on, our offensive line and just make smart decisions. Dan Campbell said last week, he wished he could have had some of those plays back, against that Eagles game. He wished he could have had some of those plays back, and that's what they have to correct, is just make the right calls and do what works. If you do what works and stick to that sound system, we should be able to win.
Marco has a question. Is this your first time playing against Micah?
Second.
No.
It is not. When did the Packers get him? It wasn't was it the beginning of the season or in
before the season?
I couldn't remember.
And then we also have to remember Anthony Fursker got signed by the Lions too. He is activated for this game. Tight end, played for the Titans. He's a good run blocker and he's a good pass catcher. So
it is now time for the Statman Effect.
Ooh, here we go.
Every game has a turning point, and every turning point has a player behind it. This is the Statman Effect, where we break down the impact players who shift the momentum, flip the field, and change the outcome of the game. It's not just about the stats. It's the players who make the stats matter. Some show up on the highlight reel. Others control the game from the shadows. But they all have one thing in common. They influence the outcome.
Boom.
Well said.
Boom.
boom.
I can't fucking take the damn thing off.
You're like, what the fuck is going on, man? Putting me in limbo here.
I was fucking clicking it, and it wouldn't fucking go off. All right, we got her. So it is time for Statman's new segment, the Statman Effect. So Statman, break it down for us.
I'm going all three phases of the game. First off, I'm going to start off on offense. Jahmyr Gibbs. He's my impact player. He's one that can shift the momentum. He's one that can change the game in one run. Literally, he can just change the momentum instantly. The second guy is on defense. Everybody knows this man, but not a lot of people talk about him. Jack Campbell. I think Jack Campbell is going to have a huge impact in this game, especially in stopping the run against Josh Jacobs. We're going to have to effectively stop that run, like I was saying earlier, to be able to force Jordan Love into one-dimensional offense. They can't handle it when they're one-dimensional, and then you have our edge rushers coming in at them constantly, throwing blitzes in there that Shepard likes to do. That's my two impact players, offense and defense. And on special teams, one guy, he just got activated to the active roster, Tom Kennedy. He's got some big shoes to fill with Khalif Raymond being out. And Khalif Raymond has, 3 returns over the last couple of years for touchdowns. And he's always effectively returning the ball for us. So I'm hoping this is my impact player on special teams, that he gets a couple big returns in this game today.
Yeah, and this, just to clarify for people, that this is what this segment is about. It's about those players that make that momentum changing impact for the game. I love it, Statman. I love your takes on that. Excellent.
Awesome. That's the big three.
That's my big three right there.
DJ says, go Bears, it looks like, or is that a lion? I think it's a bear emoji. I can't tell. I'm assuming it's a bear. That's what it looks like. And Statman's not here to correct me.
I'm here. I'm just away from my phone right now. Sorry.
When I click on the stuff on my phone, just so people know, when I click on the comments, it highlights them. And when it highlights them, it makes some of it harder to see. So That's why sometimes I'm like, what is that?
Can you pull it up on the screen, the comment? Because I know, there you go. Yeah, that's a bear. Yep.
That's what I thought. What is that, Statman? Look at that.
The Bears got a good team this year. They got our former offensive coordinator. He's turned that team around. He's got the talent to do it, so he has all the room to right now.
That is pretty well. Nope, I lied, guys. Now, MCR, I did not have a chance, I don't think, to put your score prediction in here. But score predictions, I have the Lions winning 21-17. Statman has them winning 24-21. And MCR, what was your score prediction?
Mine was actually the exact same as Statman's. 3-point game, 21-24.
All right. I apologize, MCR. I forgot to go back and put yours in when I.
It's all right. I expect it from a cheesehead.
Burn.
Hey, what was the name, MCR, of the Bills tight end? That's injured.
Bills.
What was his name again? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, King Clad.
Yep, Kid Clad. That's it. Kid Clad. Marco said LOL and DJ said LOL as well. Marco is laughing with tears coming out of his eyes right now. Statman, there's only one thing left to do to get us ready for this game in less than 1 hour.
All right, Lions fans, time to get hyped for this Thanksgiving showdown with the Green Bay Fudge Packers. Let's take their asses out. Let's take back top of the North. Let's go. Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. And when the blue and silver wave, stand and cheer the brave. Rah, 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 go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions! Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Appreciate you for coming in here. Let's go Lions! One pride.
Yes, one pride. Let's go Lions. Dar says 31-24 Lions over the Packers. Thank you to the new subscribers as we are at 350 subscribers now. So thank you. Enjoy your holiday. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your families out there. We will see you guys all live tomorrow.
Yep. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and continue to watch our programming, and also share with your friends. And also enjoy your Thanksgiving. Hear from all of us at Lions Nation.
Yeah, you see what I'm about to grub down on.
Boom.
Oh, yeah. He's already ready, man.
I'm ready to go.
He's got lunch and dinner.
On that note, Statman, enjoy your Thanksgiving meal there. Everybody else, enjoy their Thanksgiving. We are out.
Peace.